Okay, here's a drive time. I'm going to say some things in this video that are uncharacteristic of anything that I have said in any video that I have made since 2008. It will offend some of you, but sometimes people need to be offended for their own sake. I was listening to the news earlier, and I heard the lady saying, we're the only one that will have journalists from both sides presenting the views of both sides. When she said both sides, she was talking about Republican and Democrat. There are at least 5 parties in this country: Democrats, Republican, Libertarian, Constitution, and Green parties. Yet the press would have you to think that there are only 2 sides. I had breakfast with a brother this morning, and he pointed some things out to me that made me think and motivated me to do this video. When Trump first announced, I was skeptical. The videos are still out there. I told you all about it. I was skeptical about his seriousness and wanting to win. I've always said I was thrilled that he was exposing the corruption within the Republican Party. Did a damn good job of doing that. And we see what has happened as a result of it. I just wasn't sure he really wanted to win. That said, I now have come to believe that Trump wants to win and that Trump is a nationalist, which is a good thing for us. Something that George Washington warned us about when he said being wary of foreign entanglements. And I believe that Trump wants the best for our country. One of the reasons why I say that, we have people like the Bilderbergs, the Rothschilds, Carnegies, whose wealth has been passed down from generation to generation. With Trump, a single generation from his father to himself, got his money out of the mud, made it more than that. So it's not the same mentality. Now here is where the offending part comes. Now I've told you that those that are supporting Hillary Clinton are horses' asses, just like those who voted for Obama because he was black. They have done nothing, will do nothing, and are no different than the Bushes. They don't care about anybody. And if you've heard me say once before, they make race matter to us. They don't give a damn about race, the 1%. Only the control of the world's natural resources and its wealth. The enslavement of all people. And you've heard me more than once talk about 1913, the enslavement of all of Americans. So where are we? If you support Hillary Clinton and you go vote for her, nothing will change. We will continue down the same path that we have been going. Not to mention the woman is a pathological liar and undeniable. There's a guy I work with. I'm just going to give you his first name. His name is Myron. He will always comment on posts about Trump, but he'll never say a word on posts where Hillary Clinton is being caught in a lie. I can't understand it. And I asked him about it with no response. People who support Hillary Clinton just baffle the hell out of me. People who support Johnny Isakson, a Republican, baffles the hell out of me. And when we look at John McCain, who won, an incumbent, I think 6 terms, yet the people are still supporting him, Within 24 hours of winning, he comes out and denounces Trump. He was censored by his own party in his state for being nothing more than a Democrat. But this is what we do. I started calling them my guys, and the people that support them having my guy syndrome. If you follow me and know anything about me, you have heard me talk about the corruption within the Republican Party and the Democratic Party, and that both were the same. You've heard me say that. My own party, not the rank and file, but the leadership, I called them royals. I'm doing a little walk down memory lane because I don't tote water. They didn't support me. I even told you about how I was called and asked to run against the black guy and Hank Johnson, and I told them, you know what? You don't want me running against your fair-haired golden child and making a fuss about the Republican Party, because people listen. So therefore, you'd rather I go and run against the nigger down there in the 4th district and leave the fair-haired golden child alone. Even offered me money, and I turned it down. Most of you don't know that, but that's what I did. So, brings us to Trump. Trump is the only person with the balls big enough to break the system. Now, I've heard many people say, well, if we want to break the system, we got to go for a third party. Look, by and large, that's not happening. Anybody that goes and vote for a third party, it is only a vote of conscience. That's it. Because they will not win. Because our political system has us caught up in the mire of believing that there are only two parties and two sides, which I alluded to earlier, which is what the press brings us. But I believe that Trump is the only one with the balls, repeating, big enough to break the two-party system. Now here comes the offensiveness, because Trump is the only one with the balls big enough to say, fuck you black folks, you Negroes, fuck you Mexicans, fuck you homosexuals, fuck all of you special interests, and fuck all of the blue bloods with money passed down from generation to generation to generation. Fuck you Republicans, fuck you Democrats. I am a nationalist, and these are the things that I am going to bring about, things that will make America great again. Trump will break the system, the two-party hold on this country. The only way that Trump does not break the system is that he has been flipped from the inside and we don't know about it, and he gets in and does exactly what everybody else has been doing. If you elect Hillary Clinton, you're going to get that anyway. If Trump is serious about what he's talking about, we at least have a shot. Who does not want trade to be fixed to where we can make things in this country, we can build things in this country and create jobs? You've been told the lie for the last 2 decades that government creates jobs. You remember what Obama said? Well, we wouldn't have that bridge or that building or those if it wasn't for government. Complete bull crap. The government does not create jobs. The American people creates jobs. Ross Perot once said, people who can't make anything can't buy anything. And that is the nature of it. And trade has got us screwed up. And that started as a result of Bush Sr. and signed into law by Bill Clinton, NAFTA, which was the beginning of the end of jobs in this country. Then the jobs that we have left, 11 million illegals. Nobody has a problem, not even Donald Trump, with immigration. He has a problem with illegal immigration, and that's what this is about. That's what it's coming down to, and people are talking about being a bigot. It's not about bigotry. It's about protecting what's here in this country. So who doesn't want trade fixed? Who doesn't want this job situation fixed in this country? Who does not want to get rid of sanctuary cities that hides illegals? Who does not want the abuse of the 14th Amendment, anchor babies, to be dealt with? Who does not want those things? I want them. Who does not want substantive tax reform? You know, the fair tax has been sitting in Washington, D.C. since 1999. Nobody has done anything about it because corporations pay to keep the current tax system that we have in place. That is how they milk and bilk the American people and stick us with the bill. They get the profits and we get the debt. I could go on and on and on and on. But Trump is the only one with the balls big enough to break the two-party system. Support Trump. I am going to start campaigning for Trump. Now, because of this video, he may not want me to because of what I've said, but it is the truth. I want the old Trump back, who is not being the softer, kinder, gentler Trump. I want the one who is willing to say, fuck special interest. Fuck the screwing of America. Fuck all of the royals. We are going to do what is best for America. Trump, swing them balls, baby. Break this system and make America great again and make America safe. TMOT out, drive time till next time.